What up, what up? This is your boy Checo.
This is your boy Noe. What up?
And this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Make sure you guys follow all of our social media, subscribe and like.
And make sure you go rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Make sure you drop a comment on YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the episode.
Yeah.
Everyone just looked at her like this lady's gonna DJ.
And she was good?
She was good. She was decent. I mean, not terrible.
He said she snapped, bro. What did she play? What was your favorite?
She would get into the oldies, the fucking old Caroline bullshit and all that stuff, and she'd be like Sweet
Caroline.
She was all into it, bro. I was like, damn.
She was into it.
So she was good. She was good at her job.
It turned out great. It turned out great, but it was just kind of initial
initial reaction.
Yeah.
Old lady in Napa, if you're watching this, what's up? Come DJ our event.
She has such good moves que ahí los drunkies ya le querían hasta llegar, güey. And they play, hey, pláquense, man. She could be a Gma, you know what I'm saying?
she could. That's crazy. That was probably you, fool. I'm not married. I'm not taking yet.
This guy.
Apparently, according to the last button. I'm just kidding. All right, so we'll introduce our guests today, man. Welcome to Compas Unfiltered, Compa Jesse and Emily. Thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you.
And we have actually a few topics to talk about today, right? And let's get right into it. This was my thing with stereotypes. For our listeners, Emily's white.
Hi.
And Compa Jesse, he's compa, so he's Mexican.
Shay, she's a real white privilege, bro. In the room, live right now. Nah, just playing.
And by the way, congrats. They're getting married. The date's already set. Everything's already all set to go.
Yeah.
So congrats on that, guys.
Thank you.
Sir.
But stereotypes. Whoever wants to go first. Did you have any stereotypes on Mexicans? And are they true? Igual, Compa Jesse. For white people. Did you think white people do this? And then it's has it been proven?
I'm not sure. I guess I can't really think of any stereotypes around. Let's see, you guys can come up with any that I can.
Y'all like mayonnaise a lot. No?
We like what?
Mayonnaise?
Oh, I hate mayo.
Oh.
I hate mayo too, bro.
Oh, she does hate mayo, yeah.
I mean,
I've never heard that one, bro.
I did hear that one. I don't know. That's just me, though.
They like mayo on their Wonder Bread. Where'd
you hear that?
In one of the songs? No. Scary Movie. When that white boy's rapping.
Yeah, you're right.
So there's a stereotype, right?
I guess so. Yeah. I have forgot about that.
I don't know. I think I hear a lot of people. I don't know if I thought this, but I think a lot of people they just automatically think, which I know this isn't true, but they're like, oh, salsa music, and I'm like, I don't think that's true, but I definitely know it's not true now, and I'm like. I think a lot of white people think that.
Salsa music?
Yeah, that's the thing that everybody's like, oh, that's
with Mexicans, it's automatic.
I feel like they put it in the movies, right?
Yeah. Because typically they'll put Mexicans, but it's it will be merengue, salsa, and it's that's not Mexican.
Right.
But yeah.
So I hear that a lot from my friends who just don't know.
That brings up a good point because anytime you talk about a banda, right? And they were like, oh, yeah, mariachi music?
Yeah.
That's true.
All the time, bro. It's every time I talk about, what are you guys having at the wedding? Oh, a banda. And they're like, oh, mariachi? And I'll be like,
I feel like they think of mariachi band. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But close enough, right?
Yeah, it's close enough.
That's really.
They'll throw the same jams.
You'll get drunk. Yeah,
so.
I mean, tacos, but who doesn't like tacos?
True.
That's facts. We're gonna get into food later, though. But yeah. Once we do start talking about food, we just keep going.
We don't stop.
We love food.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. Besides that, I probably think that. We've talked about this in the past, but I think they think that most Mexicans are probably Catholics or something.
So you're not Catholic, compa?
Yeah, you are.
I'm a Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Saying, most güeros, they'd be most Mexicans are Catholic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the
misconceptions too.
Yeah, so, but I mean, it's whatever. It's nothing crazy, but.
Yeah, I haven't heard I think it's just a lot of just misconceptions because I don't know. Maybe they're just not educated with it. But
Well, I think it is for like most people that don't actually know the culture for another ethnicity, you know?
mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Have you been to a Mexican party where they have a piñata?
No.
No?
Why does your family not ever have a piñata?
Yeah, I don't think we ever got into like the piñatas.
Not even for the I was gonna say not even for the kids. Yeah. That was stupid. Fool. Edit that out. Nah, I'm just playing.
Why?
I don't know. I never really got into. That's a good question. I think back in the day, like when we would go to Cali, sí hacían sus piñatas allá. Back, like they even would make their own piñatas, but never. I don't even remember a party with the piñata, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
You as a kid either? Damn.
I feel like I've been to more white parties that have
Piñatas?
Yeah.
Oh, so you have been to them, but not with Mexicans.
Yeah.
They're trying to take our culture. They're trying to take our culture, bro.
And how was that?
I mean, I think we filled it with like drinks. It was when we were older.
Oh,
you
okay.
know, like
I thought she was gonna say like, yeah, I knew then I was gonna marry Jesse.
before I met Jesse.
I saw somebody whooping a piñata. I was like, I gotta marry a Mexican. Was it hard to find a tall Mexican? I mean, this was kind of tall.
Yeah, that just
That
fell
was
into
difficult.
my lap for
Yeah.
sure. That just happened that
That's funny.
he's very tall. So that is actually a big stereotype.
Most Mexicans are short.
Yeah, but I hear that a lot, and if
It's true.
if I don't tell my friends or they don't know what he looks like, they like automatically assume that he's short, and then I show them a picture, and I'm like, and they're like, oh wow, he's tall.
That's the first thing they say. That's kind of,
Or if they're dark skinned, I mean, they'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, shit. I'm
Not
like, there's a lot
everybody's
of,
dark.
yeah, like there's a lot of people, especially like donde es el compa allá, Jalisco. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
nice, yeah.
Mexican, yeah. So,
colored eyes, light skin. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
yeah. But
How about another thing was I guess it's kind of like stereotypes with like family. At least for myself, what I hear about like white people, it's like they're not as close as like Mexicans. We I for myself, and I think for a compa Noe too, get together like every Sunday. It's almost like a must, you know. Christmas, New Year's, you know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but any big holidays, we have to get together. How is it for you guys?
I agree with that, at least from my own experience. Like my family, my extended family, doesn't get together very often at all.
Like this would be like your dad's brother or siblings, your mom's
Yeah.
sibling, whatever.
Like,
you know?
I
They don't get together.
right, like
Okay.
in the big group, like it's basically like 1 or 2 times per year at most.
And this is like a family reunion.
Or like Christmas, we have a family Christmas party, and
Oh,
we all
okay.
get together, and then that's like it
it.
essentially.
Does it feel good to see them like at that time, or is it like whatever?
Yeah, no, it is. Like, I mean, I love my family and I love hanging out with them, but like, definitely that was one thing that I noticed a lot as we started dating was that like his best friends are his cousins or, you know, like his family.
For
That's his
sure.
best friends.
Yeah.
And that definitely was just something I was like, oh, that's
That's cute.
cool.
That's so sweet.
So sweet.
That's heartwarming. Oh snap! It's she's passing it on, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Also, have you been to Mexico?
I mean, so yes,
And not resort.
then no.
No, I need some clean water. bro.
So you haven't taken it to Jerez, compa?
No.
she wants to go.
I
pero
do.
I told her she got to learn some Spanish.
I know
She gotta
Spanish, but not to a whole conversation
Right.
level.
Habla en español, pues.
She said piñata earlier, bro.
Oh, yes.
She did. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. See.
No, it's because obviously if I take her, all my family over there, like how's she gonna conversate with them? You know, it's gonna be. I'm
gonna have to translate,
I'm
bro.
not gonna have fun. I'm gonna translating all day.
Excuse you.
You know, so
I
it's
think
like-
you're gonna end up going.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. There's
Eventually.
no way you're not going. Eventually.
Yeah.
she'll probably learn, within 2-3 years. So I'm just gonna.
I think she's got it down already, bro.
Yeah.
Nah?
I'm
I'm fine.
I'm just gonna have to go.
I can
next
figure
year
it out.
alone.
Can
I
you
can
say-
fend for myself.
Yeah. Can you order some tacos?
Yo
There's-
quiero tacos.
Well, you're
How
good.
many?
There you go. That's it.
How many?
Yo quiero 2 tacos, por favor.
Shit. You're gonna want more than that,
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
they're kind of small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah,
Quattro?
yeah. There you go. She's
would've-
got it, bro.
She wouldn't make it in the rancho.
What?
Okay, I will
Not-
survive. Let
few-
me be.
A few Mexicans wouldn't make it in the rancho, dog. On
That's
some real
true.
shit,
Yeah.
you know?
I don't even like going to the rancho.
I don't
bro.
either, but no, I mean I do, but no, I don't like staying there. You know?
Yeah, I don't like staying there.
yeah.
That's true.
I like visiting during the day, but I'm like, hey, once it gets bedtime, like I'll go back to the city. But other than that,
This is like fucking going camping and like you could actually walk to your house and shit. Like you're like, yeah, I'm not gonna stay out here. Fuck this. Like
I've
I'm
heard
heading
some
back home,
interesting
you know?
stories.
Do you eat
Yeah.
the ratones, bro, del campo? Like
don't
Noe
know.
does?
I don't need that shit.
That's what
bro.
Compa Noe says. Like in where you
Rata de campo?
That's what they go?
Yeah, have you heard of that?
No.
I don't know. That's what it's called. I don't know. We gotta really figure that out because you're interested in that. You like want
Well,
my
that's
peeps to send you
okay.
some.
So they're talking about eating rats from the ranch or whatever,
Okay.
and I guess that's a delicacy.
It's a thing in Zacatecas.
Okay.
I don't know how popular it is, but
What
he
is
heard
it?
They're called ratas de campo.
Okay.
rats. They're rats.
Yeah.
So
That's
when
what
you go
you're
to
gonna eat over there. You still want to go?
That's it. Well, not eating rats. Thank you. I'll pass on that. That seems
You don't know what the tacos are made of.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, I'm just pushing. That's just fire, bro.
De caballo.
Yeah, it's kind of caballo.
De caballo. You gotta try them tortas. I keep hearing about the tortas. Man, we're talking about food. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, this was
'Cause
hungry. I had a
yeah.
question though. What was the strangest thing, like meeting his family, like that they were accustomed to? Like you're like, oh snap, this is different. Or for you too, Jesse. Same shit. And I know you've seen some shit. Stop playing.
I think for her was like when she noticed that like I was when when you started saying, oh, you guys always like give like cheek besos or whatever or
Sure.
kisses, like
Un beso, ¿se saludan de beso?
yeah.
Okay.
Like, and she'd be like, oh, why you guys always do that? But I don't know. It's just
that. And then actually what I thought was really interesting is the handshakes. So that like the handshakes, and I think it's just a respect thing. Like females from what I've seen, like will typically handshake other males that are not their partners.
Yeah.
Versus like if it was my friends, their partners, like I would go hug them.
Right. Kind of like what that happened right now.
Yeah.
When I said hi to you, I was like,
Yeah.
out of respect, I was
It's
like,
just
oh.
it's a respect
Right.
thing, I
Yeah.
think. But that like even my family has said like they're like why does Jesse shake my hand and not give me a
Oh.
hug?
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, I think it's just a cultural thing.
I think so because I just did it. I'm
Yeah.
glad you brought that up.
I did the
Yeah.
same thing.
I know
Yeah, just-
everyone does it, and so now I've learned and I can anticipate it. But before I was like,
You were like,
going in for a hug, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
this is really
and
awkward.
I feel like that you grow into that too as you see each other more or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely feel that's true. So with your family, or it's always a hug, no matter
Always
what.
a hug. Yeah.
Even if you don't like them, you're like,
yeah. I mean,
Ooh,
like,
I don't know. I could do that.
Yeah, I know
don't
he
think
can't
could
do that.
I mean, how many people that you hate, right? Like,
Well, hate's a strong word, but I say
Yeah.
dislike.
strongly dislike.
Yeah.
Strongly dislike.
or I mean, you may be like, I'd rather not. I don't know. I mean, I know some people.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's more just like friends, your friends, partners, and stuff like that. It's just like, oh, I'll give you a hug. Just as that's their that's the greeting instead of also the like the cheek kiss and stuff.
So Jesse, do you say what's up to her friends, like hug and everything, or the ones that are like really close?
Think about like all my white friends. Like they do give you a hug.
yeah,
Yeah.
usually.
But you don't go in for it, like they give you a hug.
yeah.
They always go in for
usually,
it.
yeah, 'cause they'd be like, oh no, I hug.
Yeah.
And so I'd be like,
All of my white friends.
And
do
you're
that.
like,
I
my
guess and if I have to be touched,
nah,
no,
that's funny as hell.
Nah, yeah, it's usually, I don't think I've really noticed anything too crazy. Then again, like she's like the only child, so it's kind of harder to see like the differences of how she would react with like family stuff because it's only her parents.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's also, I mean, that's a big difference just with me personally, because I have never had any siblings.
Where do your parents stay, or what? Like
In Michigan?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where I grew up, was Michigan.
You like going back to Michigan, bro? You've been, right? A few times?
A few times. I think we
A
go.
few.
Well, I should say we go a few times a year. I mean, it's chill. It's like sometimes you just want to get away from the noise, like from the city noise, and you go over there and
Perfect.
Where her family lives, her parents, is like very quiet. Like
Very quick. It's like more rural area. It's very like country. Like
I was just gonna say, I'm like, what's the difference between country and rural? This is the same
it's
shit.
very country. Yeah,
Okay.
it's very country. Like lots of land, very, very little people walking by.
Do your parents like farm and shit or no?
No, not that much land.
Oh,
Just, just a couple acres worth of land,
Yeah.
but not like any farm type land.
Gotcha.
But I do have a lot of friends who grew up on farms.
Okay, cool. Did her dad teach you some cool shit out there? Like some man shit to do? Nah.
fucking chop
Wood.
wood.
Lots of
Oh,
wood.
shit.
They heat their whole house with wood.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll fucking buy a whole fucking tree and they'll
Yep.
fucking chop it up.
Oh
And
shit.
it's good for like 3 winters and shit. Like, well, not just one tree, but like a bunch of fucking trees.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, one time we showed up and they had like, I want to say that fucking like 10 logs, bro.
So you had to go through it, but he didn't buy a machine yet.
Oh, he has a
Oh, he
machine.
has a
That
machine.
too,
Oh,
and
okay.
by hand, like with
Not
the,
by hand. They
no.
don't do that by the hand.
Well, to get them smaller, they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
But
with
then
the
you were able to
chainsaw.
handle that, right? Like you didn't embarrass us and shit. Like they already thought you were odd because you were tall and shit.
I got a splinter.
Cuando llegue, güey, no estamos viendo, decía el papá, hey, man, this guy's like a fucking Paul Bunyan, bro. I was like, oh,
This
easy,
guy is
bro.
crazy.
Jesse's
Nah.
more worried about snakes.
Yeah.
You guys have a lot of snakes out
No.
That's why I don't like the
That's just
rancho.
his biggest fear.
Specifically, the rancho.
That's your
'cause
biggest
fucking-
fear, dude?
Because of snakes?
Because
Hum-
of snakes.
there? Damn.
I mean, I gotta agree with you. I don't fuck with snakes either. But
But I've never seen one though. Like I don't fuck with snakes, but when I've been in Mexico, dude, like I have not bumped into one. I feel like they're afraid of us too, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
But-
I've seen one in my like 34 years
At
of
this
life.
Brookfield Zoo.
No, ahí en el rancho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, pero
you guys got them like that in Zacatecas?
Yeah, if you go to the campo, bro, yeah, they're out
Snakes?
there. Yeah.
where my dad's rancho is like right by the sierra.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
definitely
Right
in
by
the
the cerro
rancho.
right there. So
You know what kind of snakes you guys got though?
the
Like
one-
poisonous and shit, or
that one wasn't poisonous. I don't know if you heard of las alicantes.
They're the
Like,
ones that
they're
drink
like
the
yellow.
milk from the cows and the
I believe
moms.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. They choke their prey or something like that. They're yellow.
Oh damn, they choked their prey, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking and they.
damn.
But
Those are
they
like
hear this-
pythons?
No, I don't think so. No, well, Alicante, but I know that they usually drink like the cow's milk. They'll suck on the cow's titty and shit. Even
Snake.
moms, like if they get in your house, bro, they'll drink the milk, like the breast milk,
What do you mean, like moms?
like human moms.
The
Yeah.
snakes will?
Yeah.
What? Why do you know this? This is
It
That's-
is
that is
in Mexico.
terrifying.
Yeah.
It's I've heard that.
I mean,
too.
obviously, if they found the snake, they'd kill it, you know. But it could happen. It has happened, you know, where
Jeez.
they'll drink the breast milk. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I just remember I was scared as shit. We were on bike. We were kids, bro.
Oh, I thought you were taking a shit.
No. We were riding bikes and we ran over. I thought it was like a liston, like just like a
Oh, hell
rope.
no.
So we just fucking ran over and my cousin stopped. He's like, "Oh, bro, it's a snake," and we fucking piled it up with rocks, bro.
Yeah,
Long
killed it?
story short, no, it kept moving. Fue a encontrar un viejillo ahí arriba en la placita. He said, "No, que hay una huge ass snake." He comes running. Vamos a ver.
Ya
He
no
goes
había.
up to it. No, he was right there. He's like, es un alicante. And he just moved all the rocks and fucking killed it. And I was like, oh, hell no, bro. He's all like, here, take it. A la placita, enséñaselo, show it to everybody. And I was like, nah, I'm not touching that thing.
You was scared, bro.
I was scared.
I'd be scared too. I ain't gonna lie,
Breaks,
bro. The worst I've seen is scorpions, bro.
In Zacatecas?
Yeah, like at the house, like yeah,
I've never seen a scorpion.
like you're like the last time we went to her grandma's house. We stayed in her grandma's house. There's 2 big ass beds in the room, and I believe I was staying on one with one of the kids, and she was staying on the other side. And on that side, that's where she found one on the wall. So she killed it, you know. But then you kind of go to sleep, like, is there more? You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I would be up all night.
Welcome,
Scared.
welcome to
that's
Jerez.
Yeah.
You know, like it can happen. Like
Yeah.
these are, but I mean, you got to think about it. The shit that like people live there. You know, like it's
Yeah.
It's regular shit.
survive.
Yeah, like you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I think
But it was kind of scary. I still fell asleep. Don't get twisted.
I think I heard para Valparaíso hay más. I've never seen any headaches.
En Jerez, no.
No.
There is some in Zacatecas too. Like I know we've seen some there.
Yeah.
Where my mom stays too in El Rancho, we've seen some. There used to be a lot there. I don't know if there's as many now.
Yeah, there might be, but I've never seen them.
Yeah. I feel like you keep cleaning the house and like, you know, they just stay away. Same shit with
Just
spiders
like
kind of.
I was gonna say, like all bugs, all
Yeah,
critters.
right.
That's not like spiders, though, bro.
No.
I mean,
A
it is a
scorpion
little
is not like a
scary.
spider. Fuck that.
I mean, we went to sleep.
Son los negros, ¿verdad? Los cuales son scorpions.
The ones we killed was clear.
Alacranes,
Like,
right? Yeah, scorpions, yeah.
Pues es lo mismo, no, güey?
Lo mismo?
I don't know if it's called that. I don't know. Alacran for me is a alacran, dog, with the tail and the.
Yeah, it's a scorpion, right?
That's a scorpion.
That's a sort of a scorpion, right? Some type.
But it was a
I'm sure there's different
there's
types
like a
because the one that
yellow
we
que no?
there's a clear one there, like a white one.
Yeah.
That's the one we saw. I've never seen a black one.
I want
Those are probably big as hell.
I think those black ones can like kill you.
Those
Those are
they-
poisonous?
Yeah,
those
I
are
think
poisonous,
so.
I think.
All that shit that can kill you is typically in Africa,
Yeah.
like in the jungle and shit, like or
Or
you know,
Jerez.
the cartel.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
güey.
Tijuana.
No.
We got lizards, bro, where we're at, bro.
Ah, cabrón.
So one time, I actually, if we went to Jalisco, allá el pueblo to Ponce, and there was actually a lizard in the toilet. So I don't know how it came through. Like it didn't actually, it came through the pipes or whatever the fuck they have over there. And I went to use the bathroom, bro. And pues, that thing was there. That
ate the
scared
bo-
the shit out of
It
me,
ate the
bro.
booty like groceries or what?
That's
What you
fucked
trying to tell
up,
us,
man.
bro? What you trying to
That's
tell
fucked
us?
up.
Pero they're not dangerous. Like they won't bite you or anything, do they? Will they?
Well, I'm fucking snapped at me.
Oh, it did?
snap.
Yeah.
Eh.
And I couldn't sleep after that. My dad went in there. He had a fucking broom and just beat the fuck out of it. Shit was blood everywhere and shit.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
It's traumatizing.
Eh.
And then have you ever been hit by a fucking flying cockroach? Like them big ass cockroaches in Mexico?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Emily, you have in
Yeah,
Michigan?
no.
Oh,
like
oh.
the cicadas. I'm thinking of like the cicadas.
It looks like a cicada.
Yeah.
But I
I've
think,
never
they're,
got
I
hit like
think
that.
they're cockroaches. I don't know. I saw them in Mexico. I was like, that's a fucking cockroach.
Yeah,
Big ass roach.
the cicadas.
You see a
hit
lot
me.
of weird shit out there,
Yeah.
but I think it's beautiful. I think it's badass. You
Yeah.
should definitely go. I think you're gonna
I'll-
love it.
I want to go.
I think you're gonna love it. You keep hinting at that.
I know.
What's
Like
that?
I want to go.
Oh, she's been telling me for a
Yeah?
couple years. Like,
Yeah, for a couple of years.
You should have taken it when you went this time around.
Kidding.
No,
It was all guys.
It was his bachelor party.
no, you didn't have to hang out with them.
I know.
Go get your
off on my
taco. Go get your taco. This would have been good practice. You would have like, go home. I'll be there later. It's fucking good practice. Nah, I'm just bullshit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like that, right, Jesse?
What's that?
Machismo and shit, machista.
Nah.
Nah, you be checking them, right, Emily?
Always.
I bet.
On a daily basis.
I was going to ask this too. What about religion? Are you Catholic as well? Or are you...
I'm Christian, but
Christian.
not Catholic. But I grew up with a lot of people who are Catholic. So like I knew a lot about it, I guess. But I mean, I think I don't know, like what specifically about religion, I guess.
Well, I mean, obviously there's some differences in some things that we do, right?
Yeah.
They're obviously different from like a Christian.
Yeah, that's one of the things when we were planning, like when we're planning a wedding, right? Like there's different parts of the ceremonies and stuff
Right,
like that Hispanics do, like the lasso, like that's even if you're a Catholic and white, right? Like
They don't do it.
they don't do that. So
Right,
that's
right.
a very Hispanic thing, I think.
Yes.
And then like the coins. So I didn't know anything about that. I had to look it
Are you
all
doing
up.
them?
Yeah.
You guys are doing them?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Finding some
I was-
help though, because they're
Had the pleasure to be the padrino de lazo with my.
Oh, awesome. That's
Oh,
badass.
that's
dope
bro.
as hell.
El compa Noy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. but
So
just
Catholic church?
Simón.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Our deacon, bro.
They rented out the cathedral, bro, in the city. What
They probably did, bro.
They probably got white privilege, bro. They got that white privilege, bro.
We're
She know
not
people.
that fancy.
She
We're
know
not
people,
that
bro.
fancy.
No, I didn't even say about it. Mejor I won't talk.
What were you gonna say?
No,
I was
that's
gonna say,
bad.
don't say anything. That's bad juju.
Yeah, I was just saying.
Oh.
I'm not gonna talk about him. It's nuevo. I'll leave it at that. He's new and he's never done a
Our
wedding.
deacon.
Oh,
He's never,
deacons are dope though, bro.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
mean, he's smooth. He's never done a wedding though.
There's nothing to it, bro.
Two, he's never done a menos a Mexican wedding. He didn't even know what that lasso stuff was. He's all
You'll
like,
be fine, bro.
Oh.
If you could watch shit on YouTube now, and you'd be like, "Fuck, I could do this shit." You know?
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be good, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll see. Just be prepared for anything. That's all I'm saying.
This guy's crazy. Oh shit. Emily, I have a question for you. So visiting my aunt and like his sisters and shit. Have you learned any like cooking or anything like
Yeah.
any strange shit that you're like, oh, okay, so that's how we do shit here,
Well,
or interesting. We should say interesting.
Like they don't put yellow
Cool.
cheese.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
there is some. I mean, definitely. Like,
What are some of like the big ones that were like a shocker to you?
not a shocker, but I think I was like, oh, like that's actually how you cook tacos. Like that's the real version, not the white version.
What were you doing?
I mean, the white version,
Like the Taco Bell ones?
basically
Yellow cheese.
Like you would buy the
with the hard shells.
Oh yeah, that's
and then like the ground meat.
Oh, you were doing that?
I mean, that's what my mom always cooked.
Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. Right. You have to switch it up.
Yeah.
You might watch this. Shout out.
Then like, I mean, his mom has been really great, like really open to like teaching me how to cook and stuff, which is awesome because I love to cook. So like she'll just teach me and like, like I just like learn by watching basically. And
Not because he's my cousin, but honestly, you're married to a really good family. She's
Yeah.
like the sweetest person
yeah, she is. She's
on
great.
some real.
Yeah.
Like just talking to her calms me down and shit. I'm like, all right, everything's gonna be okay. There's nothing wrong and shit, but the way she talks is like, all right, everything's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have shit to worry about, right?
Yeah, she's great. She's honestly the best.
For
Like,
real, on some real.
You can't ask for a better mother-in-law, and I'm not just saying that. Like she's great. So
I agree.
she's-
That's dope.
But she's been, definitely helping me a lot with cooking because, I mean, like, who doesn't want to learn how to cook different dishes, right? So,
Does he complain a lot about like stuff that you cook? And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, oh, you gotta
all the
work on
time.
this.
All the time. But he's, like, way too honest. He's
Constructive
honest.
criticism.
It's way too constructive.
Yeah.
It's
It was like, hey, have you heard of salt?
Oh hell no.
That's messed up.
Oh, that's one of the things that she would always say. Like, well, my mom or whoever was cooking, like, damn, they use a lot of salt.
It tastes delicious
Yeah,
though.
you know what I'm saying? But that was like one of her biggest complaints
Yeah.
was that they use too much salt. It's like, that's
You
why.
just watching it or tasting it?
tasting it.
Oh, you can taste it?
Well, it's just like when you don't eat a lot of salt, then you taste it a lot of salt.
That is actually one of the stereotypes, bro. That American people, white people will eat a lot of like a bland food, bro.
Mhm.
Like no.
Yeah, that's a big stereotype.
Now that's a stereotype.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
is a stereotype.
Which
Yeah.
is, I think it is kind of true though.
That's just true. You went to their house and you were like, "What the? Where's the salt?"
Yeah. See,
No, I feel like my mom cooks with more salt than I do.
maybe. But,
I just
But it
don't
still
cook with-
needed more.
still need a little
Watch it, bro. She's watching.
But this guy, when I like, for example, if she was preparing the meat versus yo le voy a echar más pinche sazón, güey, hasta, and it always comes out obviously juicy, bro. But acá, pues,
He's faking the funk. Huh?
I know.
she's
You know
learning.
what? The last time that I was at your house, bro, you were cooking out.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
was cooking out.
I would like to say that, and you
Talk about.
complimented that you were like, no, it's good. The burger's good.
Yeah,
and
the
then you
burger's
took
good.
over.
Then I season them.
And you burned it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, dude.
You burn the
did.
meat.
Yes.
You did. Remember that?
Yes.
I'm not lying.
I was busy, bro.
You were drinking.
Estaba sacando la cheve, güey.
You're supposed to be able to do both.
Yeah.
I can't give you credit on that one, cuz. Nah, that shit was a good time though.
Yeah.
But I do remember you being on the grill. You weren't scared of the grill.
No.
You were like, boom,
No.
boom, boom.
I cook everything, and like I like to learn new cooking. So it's always good.
Jesse, what is the strangest meal you got fed at their house?
Say it what?
Like-
Say it.
At my parents'
Yeah.
house.
Strangest meal. Yeah, what is the strangest meal that you guys cook? Like for us, it would be menudo, but what about for you guys?
Oh,
Have you tried menudo?
yeah.
Nah.
It's just too chewy.
Yeah.
Pozole.
Love pozole. That's my favorite.
She likes
That's
the green
okay.
pozole.
The
though.
green
The
pozole.
green
That's
pozole.
dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. And it's just delicious.
I'm waiting for Jesse to say
Yeah,
some shit that he loves.
I was trying to give him some time to
Yeah,
kind of
like-
think. He's over there like,
What's
I'm thinking,
weird? I don't think.
What's that meat that was it meatloaf?
Oh, that's just not.
meatloaf is fire, bro.
Nah, bro. You're lying.
Man,
When?
y'all tripping.
Or roast beef, maybe?
I don't know.
Roast beef is good too, no?
Nah.
Nah.
No,
Don't
roast
look
beef?
at me like it's good. No.
I don't like either.
I'm not a fan of.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
think
fan
I'm a
of-
fan.
I don't know if I had it,
Roast,
bro.
but I think it.
Corned beef is the one that they put in a little plate like this, right? Kind of squared. It looks kind of like a piece of bread, but
Kinda
it's
like a
meat, right?
meatloaf,
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
fan of that.
That's corned beef.
That's
How do you eat that though?
meatloaf?
That's meatloaf.
Yeah, how do you
Yeah.
eat that?
I don't know. I hate meatloaf.
I'm not a fan of that, bro.
Hey, I'm the one that likes meatloaf. That's just fire.
I mean,
See?
it's just. I think you're supposed to eat it like a piece of bread, though, and then you put like people put ketchup on it.
Oh, no, I'm
I
not.
don't
Nah,
put
bro.
ketchup.
Nah, we
Yeah.
can't do that.
No.
You said people. You mean white people?
There's a lot of people that put ketchup on their meatloaf.
Oh, that's gross.
I'm gonna
Ketchup
pass on that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's not my. It's not my.
You know,
thing.
that's one of the things that grosses me out the most, bro. When I'll eat some ketchup like on my fries or whatever, just a little bit. But like my son will put it on like his egg or
Yeah.
like any chicken, you know what I mean? Like on his chicken tenders or whatever. And when I start smelling it, bro, it grosses me out.
Yeah, it does.
The
for me
ketchup, the
too.
smell of it.
Yeah.
Sweet
Yeah,
tomatoes.
I don't like it at all.
But I don't mind eating some, but I'm dabbing my fry in it. You know, I'm not like, I'm like,
You're
all
not
right.
drenching it.
Yeah, that shit is so gross, bro. So I try to stay away when he's eating that. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit over there, bro.
Mhm.
Because kids love ketchup. I mean, it's sugar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of sugar.
yeah.
But
So yes, meatloaf
what
and
yeah,
roast
what-
beef.
One of those, hicieron algo así, but I didn't like it. Or was it?
I don't know when you're talking about.
I mean, you got to remember what they cook, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, my mom cooks.
It was
just
something
like,
in a similar, like in a little dish like that. That's all I remember. I don't know.
But you ate it though, right? Like out of respect.
I was, I lo que pude. But
Yeah.
like, and she says, I'm very like honest,
Mhm.
Even with them.
Simone. It's just-
Damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
no, you're nice
I
about
tried,
it. You're
respectful.
nice
I
about
tried
it.
to be nice about it, you know? I
You're
was
just like, yeah, it was
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's not nice.
I won't say it was okay. I'll say it was like, it's not for me.
Okay, that's
know?
fucked up.
You know?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that's
I don't
not
think I would say
respectful,
that, bro.
cousin.
Yeah.
You gotta have to watch your manners, bro.
You're
I'm just
getting
you know,
some lessons over here.
Yeah, no, I just I don't know.
Nah, but you know what? It's good to be real though. Sometimes though,
Yeah, because you don't want to get fed
I-
that. Like
yeah.
next time, like, oh, I know he loves meatloaf. Like, that's what we're gonna make for his birthday and shit.
whatever.
Oh my way.
So what is, dude? I confuse meatloaf and corned beef, or what is
Corned
it?
beef is like
What is that?
shredded.
That's like the shred stuff.
I was about
no?
to say that's what your sandwich, no way.
Yeah. Shredded meat.
Like
I don't know.
lo que le ponen el pinche
Oh, like just
Arby's.
like deli.
Yeah.
Like
The
deli
Oh,
meat.
okay.
Yeah.
Like that Arby's stuff.
And then you said roast beef. That's the same thing. That's deli too, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
think
don't
so.
like roast beef.
I don't think I like that either.
Yeah.
No.
I think I fuck with it too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I had a joke for that. Like, there's not that many things that you don't fuck with, or what? Because you kept saying, yeah, I'm down with that. He said yeah to all three of them. I kind of like
YOLO
that
way.
too. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right.
YOLO, bro.
That's true.
That's funny as hell.
Hey.
So we talked a little bit about food. Anything else that you guys like see like out of our culture? Not even with this family, just cultural. That you're like, okay, maybe that's too far. Like I'm straight.
No, there's not, because I definitely just understand where everything is coming from. It's just different, right? Like anything. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
"No."
but there's shit that's different, and then there's stuff that you're like, yeah, I'm not rocking with that.
I mean, like I said, no to menudo.
Yeah.
That's a no for me. What was the other thing the other day that we tried that you don't like it either?
Oh, for las tortas de camarones.
I'm not a fan of that.
I thought I was gonna like it.
Mm,
It's
that
not
is
me.
weak.
It's not.
You like that?
No.
I don't even like the smell of that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. I was just like,
And they're very popular around Lent time.
yeah, but it's
Super
Por eso
popular.
they made them, and I was just like, nah.
Did she try capirotada or no?
What's that?
I don't think you like it.
What
it's
is
the
it?
bread stuff where they put the sprinkles in them with the.
Raisins, coconuts,
Oh, that's not-
sprinkles, and
Mm-mm.
like
That's not my
very
thing either.
different.
I don't
also,
even like that.
No?
I'm sounding like a picky eater, but I'm like not at all. But
No, I mean it's very unique dishes, you
Yeah.
know, that we're mentioning. It's not like something that's real cash, you know?
yeah,
Like this shit is they put in work to make this shit.
yeah.
She
Like a lot of work.
She hates tahini.
I don't
What?
hate it. No. I've grown to be okay with it.
Yeah, no,
But on my drinks specifically, like
On
you know,
fruit?
like you like put it with
she
like
don't want to eat on fruit.
You've tried it
No.
on fruit?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what one of my white friends told me once and shit? He's like, why do you fucking take something that's healthy and make it unhealthy? I said, look, if you don't stop saying the truth, because it's true. Like
It's true, 'cause
we'll
you're
take
adding like salt to it.
like hella salt.
Yeah.
And some lime. sometimes.
Yeah. With the cucumbers, that was one thing that I didn't ever have. Cucumbers and lime. I did like that. I like that a lot.
With chile or a little bit of salt.
Yeah. Yeah. That's delicious.
We do a lot. Well, I don't know if we, but I think, I'll speak for
Most,
most do a lot of lime and now it's tahine, but back then it was just like whatever pico, like any type of chile, right?
Now it's el chamoy también.
Yeah, now it's chamoy. Like all this shit is kind of new. Like I mean, I don't know how long tahine's been around, but that shit is popping right now. That shit is lit.
Well, it's like getting into like the more like all markets that I've seen.
Right. So how do you feel about that? Like you guys never ate stuff like that, right? Like I put Valentina and limon on Doritos, bro. Like
that's fire.
Like I love it, but this is something that in Michigan you would ever think to put lime and Valentina or anything like that on your chips, right?
Yeah, I'd never done that before I met him or like seen
what about
that
now?
before.
Now she's putting that Valentina on her popcorn.
She won't let me.
No?
Now I gotta get my own bowl.
You're still
no salt, no butter.
It's like a weird spice to me. Like I'm just like that's like not what I'm used to. But
Valentina or
well, any of those. Like I like chamoy a lot, but that's not spicy. But like I'm saying like none of the Valentina. Like I don't like any of that stuff. I feel like, but
you'll pass on it.
Yeah, it's not my fave. I mean, but lime, I always like. Like lime, I've always liked.
Well, white people always like lime in their Corona, bro. I feel like they started that shit.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
And then we're like, yeah, we'll take it.
That sounds cool. Good.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Any struggles that you guys had cultural wise with the wedding? Like that you're like, okay, yeah, we're not doing that, bro. Or vice versa for you, like.
Yeah.
Not to start a beef or anything, just like,
well, like for her, she's like, más quiere invitar us. Like, obviously, it has to do with cost, right? Mm-hmm. But like, obviously, coming from like the Mexican side, you want to invite all your friends and all your family.
Everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's all like, no, only people that, you frequent with and stuff like that. So that was one of the big issues a little bit.
But I feel like that would be on anybody's wedding
more
issue.
Of an expense thing than versus anything else. Like we have to afford it.
Of course.
We can't break the budget. Yeah.
Budget, yeah.
So, I mean, but yeah, I want to invite everyone, but it's just.
How did you feel about having like a banda at your wedding?
I mean, I have known since like day one that if there was no banda, like, I mean, it's like a deal breaker. So, and like, I mean, I respect Jesse's passion for music. So.
Oh, shit. That's a good question. Go ahead.
I mean, like, I have grown to like banda, but.
Yeah.
It would not be something I would have ever listened to prior to meeting him.
Like you'll play it, but like you mute it.
What?
Banda. She's like, I've grown to love it. Like I'll play it, but on mute.
No, I like it. And like, I know how much it is so important to him. It's like his like de-stressor in life is like listening to the music. So
ask her who my favorite artists are or like my top.
Yeah, that would be a good test. You ready for that, Emily?
Ask her.
El No, and El Coyote.
All right.
Damn.
And there's another one, but I forget. Chewy. That's it. He always is like, who's this?
And you gotta know.
And I'm like, I don't know.
Hey, you should do the same thing to him. Play the Beatles and shit. Who's this?
No, more like country music.
Oh, okay? That's what you listen to.
Yeah, I like country music.
So that's what. My question was gonna be: when you guys are in the car, long drive, can he be playing Mexican music? And are you cool with that, or are you like, bro, we're gonna be on a long ride? Like,
no,
put some shit that we both like.
We like are really good at alternating it. Like he'll put like country music on for an hour, then like the banda, and then a podcast.
Compas Unfiltered, of course.
Obviously.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. His own episode, but whatever.
Yeah.
Give me a play
Took
again.
him a whole month to listen to
Yeah. Very disappointed, primo.
El señal, güey, no jalaba.
Man, come on.
Yeah, right. Probably got an iPhone, that's why.
Checo, what you got, brother? I've been going hard over here with the questions, bro.
Oh, well, we were going into the food. That's how I thought we were gonna carry it over to that.
Okay.
To what
I didn't want to jump in too quick.
And I didn't want to I get it wrong, and I know I'm gonna get it wrong.
It's okay.
You're a dietitian?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
You got
fuck
it. You got it right.
All right.
A registered dietitian. Yes. Same thing.
I had to be correct.
No, it's same thing. It's the same thing.
And people always confuse it with a nutritionist.
Yes.
Well, not people, just me.
No, everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Okay, cool. Because I think I said it. I was like, oh, but
Everyone does.
yeah, I stand corrected.
Yeah. No.
Dietitian. And for the people that don't know,
Yeah, go ahead.
Those are manners you gotta fucking learn, bro. You saw that shit? Corned beef? Like, yes, please. 2 more slices.
You were gonna ask what the difference is?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. So, I mean, a dietitian, basically you go to school for it. So you have a degree. They're now requiring a master's in 2024. So before it was just a bachelor's. But now you have to have a master's, and then you have to do so you know how doctors have to do their residency? You have to basically do that for a year as well after your bachelor's or master's. And then you have to take a board certified exam.
Holy moly, guacamole.
Yeah.
So you said you're registered. Now that you've been a dietitian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you grandfathered in, or do you have to go and do all that?
No, I'm grandfathered in. So I have my
That's awesome.
bachelor's. You did the it's called an internship, but basically it's like a residency for a year, and then I took my exam. But I don't have my master's. But I most likely will go get it.
Go for it.
Because everyone else has their master's, so it kind of like just makes you look bad, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not what I want necessarily.
You don't want to go back to school?
Oh no, I don't. I don't want to go back for nutrition specifically, because there's just I think there's other things I could study that like business that would benefit me career wise.
Don't.
Yeah.
So I actually saw this one like TikTok, right?
Okay.
TikTok's like thing right now.
Yeah.
So they had this family, I think they moved to like Russia or some other country. And they're like, we literally eat the same junk food from what we did in the States. But we've all lost like 10 pounds because of all the stuff that's like not allowed in that country, like certain ingredients or whatever.
Yeah.
How bad is it? Like do you know, like I guess you're like, yeah, I do know.
Well,
like specifically like what ingredients are like I guess not specifically what ingredients, but there's a lot of bad stuff, right, that we process.
Yeah.
Food that we eat that it's not even allowed or it's illegal, I guess, in other countries.
Yeah. Like high fructose corn syrup is one of them that is like not super great at all.
And what foods would
So like pop
Oh,
specifically.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So like it's in a lot of like soda and pop. And it just basically instead of using it as energy first, it goes straight to storage or fat.
Gotcha.
So
Soda pop?
yeah.
Or
Anything that has high fructose corn syrup. So a lot of candy, a lot of pop. And that's illegal in a lot of other countries.
corn syrup.
High fructose corn syrup specifically. It's different than just corn syrup. But yeah.
Is there any?
That's everywhere though, right?
It's in a lot of it's everywhere.
I was
It's
say, is
everywhere.
there a healthy pop at all, or not as bad?
I actually think the ones that come from Mexico, like
Really?
like those canned ones, because it's made with real sugar. Now, I mean, it's still there, right?
I
Right,
think
right,
that's
right.
changing though.
Is it?
I feel like it is, because now you're going, and I don't know if they're just changing the bottle,
Yeah.
but now, I mean, you'd go and you taste the difference in the glass bottles, but now everything's going to like plastic.
Mm,
We talk about jarritos?
No, in general.
no.
In general. Like now you go to the stores and it's like, before you'd be looking forward to like a glass bottle and you kind of knew you couldn't take it with you.
Yeah.
You had to kind of bring a replacement,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I feel like everything is getting to like, let's go.
Mhm.
That it's like plastic, but everybody wants it. Like if you're riding with somebody from out there, they're like, yeah, I just got a plastic one or a can.
Mhm.
I'm ready to go. Back then they didn't have that. It was all bottle, like glass bottle. So you'd have to bring the replacement, or you'd have to drink it there.
Yeah.
Or I remember being a kid and they put it in a little
a
plastic bag with the straw.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, and you got
Yeah.
to take that, you know?
That was dope.
So
Yeah.
yeah. It's like super cool shit like that, but it's kind of fading away. So I'm wondering if they're also fading away the tradition of like the recipe that is made with there. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe.
they're going cheaper now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, because everything is about saving money. So if Coca-Cola could save money, if y'all want to sponsor us, I'll take this shit back. But Y'all probably saving money. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in Mexico they use that or not, or if it's just here in the States.
I mean, the ones that I've seen that like we get at like Costco that they bring in from Mexico.
Do you think they bring them?
It says made in Mexico.
It
I
says
think.
made in Mexico.
Yeah.
But you can taste the difference too, though.
Yeah, you
Does
can.
it?
So,
It says
So it's
like
good?
if you
At
look
the
at the
glass one, yeah.
ingredients, they're different than
You've looked at them?
yeah, and they're different than
So you would drink like a Coke from Mexico,
yeah. I
or
mean,
you still
like,
trying
well,
to stay away
I-
at all?
I don't love pop, but I think it's just more about like that's healthier when you look at like the how high fructose corn syrup is processed compared to regular table sugar. So it is not great, right, in excess, but it's still better.
You a big soda drinker?
Not really. Well, we don't really drink much because of her. I mean,
Forcing all these habits on him.
yeah, that one's just one of the
See, they're
ones.
naturally coming out.
Yeah,
you
I
hear
know.
this shit?
Well,
I know.
just try shopping with her, bro. Like you go to the store, like, oh, this looks good, and be like, no, that's high corn, whatever. And I'm like, what about this?
You grab a Pop-Tart like, what about this?
I allow him his snacks.
She'll like,
Not
if
a
we go to
tyrant.
Costco, like I gotta sneak that thing abajo del cart ahí.
What is one of your favorite snacks that you like? She's like, nah, bro, you can't eat that. You shouldn't eat that.
Well, she doesn't like impose, like she won't.
That's what
say,
I'm saying.
like,
You
yeah.
shouldn't like.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I
She
bad.
would
doesn't really
never.
say like you can't have that. I'll be like, I'm gonna have that this time, you know. But
No, I would never do that
right,
in general.
right, she won't. But like, I don't know.
Sounds like you're just whining, bro.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
Jekyll?
hearing too.
Some whining, right?
No, I don't know. There's not really anything that I can think of, bro.
There's just like what you're saying when we're shopping, I'm like, that's not necessary.
Yeah.
What is like a typical shopping day for you? Like, what would you be grabbing?
I mean, I always grab vegetables and fruit
Produce?
to have plenty of it like
Okay.
throughout the week because I always have like a fruit or vegetable with every meal.
What?
A fruit or vegetable with every meal?
Shit.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm hoping you're doing the same, bro. You doing the same?
No.
No, well,
No.
I try.
Do you?
He's like, I usually have a
Do
tortilla and
you?
cheese with every meal.
No, if you ask her, she'll tell you what my weakness is. But
Frijolitos or what?
no,
Tortillas?
what's
For
my
what,
weakness?
donuts?
No, like every day I ask.
Your
her.
arms?
Oh, French fries.
What'd you say?
Your arms.
No, French fries.
That's my weakness
French
too.
He
dude.
literally, I mean, I have to say no.
How bad
because
is
he makes
that?
me cook French fries every single night.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, that's bad as hell, bro.
Seasoned fries, curly fries.
You
Every
buy
night.
these though? You buy the frozen ones?
like the frozen ones or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And
But
we
is-
air fry them.
I would say, is it any better if you air fry them?
I
Like,
compared to deep frying, yeah, but like compared
It's
to
still bad.
baking, like in the oven, no, it's the same.
It's the same, right? But wouldn't it be better for you to chop some potatoes up
Oh,
and
yeah.
make the fries instead
I'm
of
just
getting the
lazy.
produce ones?
I'm just lazy.
The produce. The
I mean, that's like a
processed.
lot of work to like chop them up every night. He
Well,
he literally
he
makes
should-
me make them
Why
every
would
night.
you eat that every day, bro?
It's just what my body needs, bro.
Yeah.
He
Really?
needs
Does it have protein?
Potassium.
Potassium,
No
there you
protein.
go.
Potassium.
Potassium.
But they're processed, dude. So I think that's worse. Like it's bad. Like
It
the
probably
processed
is.
part is probably like
It's probably,
more than the potassium that you're actually getting.
it's probably killing me slowly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Let's
I'm
hope
sure your
not.
arteries are not. Yeah, fries every night is not good.
Yeah.
Hey, she limits it.
I
to
do.
about 5 days a week.
Out of 7.
I literally
Man,
have to
I
be like,
would have never
no.
thought. Okay, so maybe it's not my weakness. I just love fries,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't eat them every night.
No. If he was eating McDonald's fries or like Arby's fries every night, I'd be like, absolutely not.
Arby's. You said Arby's?
Or any, I'm saying any fast food.
Yeah, any fast food.
Any
No,
fast food.
but like-
Because they deep fry them.
But I'm just saying, like a white person would say Arby's, no?
White Castle.
Like, I've been to Arby's once, and I think I looked at the menu and I was like, I'm not having any of this shit, dude. Like, I didn't eat, bro.
Isn't
You
they
didn't
don't have
like
much
it?
of a good menu.
I was sitting with
Their
one of my
Jamocha
coworkers.
shake. That's where it's at.
Jamocha,
Yeah. I don't know if they still have it.
but it was
That was
bomb.
my first job was at
Oh.
Arby's and the Jamocha shakes. They're
I
like
don't know.
these like coffee mocha shakes.
bomb.
So good.
But you haven't gone back.
No. No.
They're not that bomb.
No.
Self-discipline, or they're
I-
not that fire.
Nah, I mean, like, I would rather have like a cake shake from Portillo's or something. Than,
See,
That
like,
sounds fire.
yeah.
does it?
Yeah.
So we started drinking. Side note, real quick. So we started drinking some shakes from across the street. Nana's. What is it called? Nana's.
The pizza place?
Yeah, it's like a beef.
Well, they got
pizza,
everything,
beef.
no?
Yeah, they kind of have everything.
Yeah.
So their shakes. What's up?
Oh no, I'm saying by your house.
Yeah, right
Oh,
across the street from my house.
Yeah, I remember.
Nana's hot dog or something. It's like super popular.
Right.
And their shakes taste like real natural and shit. Like they don't add too much sugar to it, you
Yeah.
know? So we started drinking those. Like, man, these are fucking good. They almost taste like a malt
Okay.
shake. So once we started drinking, like went back to Portillo's and grabbed one of their shakes, it was like it tasted just like sugar. And I was like, yeah, we're not having this anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. I knew it was sugar, but
It's all sugar.
when you compare the two and you're like, okay, this is a good shake, a good natural chocolate shake, instead of the, I don't know how
I mean,
much.
Portillo's puts like a whole piece of cake in the shake. It's
Even
a
if-
whole piece of cake.
Even if you have the regular shake, the chocolate or strawberry, it's really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
no, it's definitely not meant to be drank on a regular basis.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All in moderation.
Okay.
Small amounts.
So we're going to go back to that, right?
Well, I was gonna go into because air frying has been becoming a thing, right? Where it's
Yeah.
like people just think it's healthier, it's better, but is it really? I mean, I know you said it's. I guess it's better than deep frying it,
Yeah. Always.
but it's literally just like baking it, though, right? I mean, it's not like
It's a convection oven. So, like, basically, the air circulates it to cook it faster. That's why it takes less time than if you're
To
baking
actually
French
bake.
fries in the oven. It takes probably 30 minutes, right? But like if you were to do it in the air fryer, it's like 15. So it's a convection oven. And then it has a drip thing. So any grease, like I don't know,
Oh, the
the
bottom.
bottom thing. If you like take off the bottom panel, right? Like it's like the grease is kind of pooled a little bit. So, I mean,
What does that do? Like, does it help it cooking too? No.
no, it probably just like gets rid of the fat a little bit,
Oh,
like the
okay.
grease.
Because the oven
oil.
itself, those ovens now are, I think all ovens now probably have the fan in the back, which is what circulates the heat, right?
Yeah.
But it probably still takes longer because if you're cooking, one tray of fries, that place is pretty big for
Mm-hmm.
the heat, for it to get hot first and to circulate the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love our air fryer, bro.
I
We
mean,
use
it's
it all
better,
the time.
especially like people who maybe do deep fry like chicken, right? Like fried chicken and stuff, or even like some Mexican dishes, right? Like where like the chile rellenos, right? Like you
okay.
could air fry those technically. Will they come out exactly the same? No, but it would probably be a lot healthier version because like at least how his mom does it, like she adds like probably that much oil. So it is sort
yeah,
of
it's-
like half deep frying kind of.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna fake it.
Yeah.
It's bad.
But I mean, so like anything like that, it'll still get it crispy, which is good, and not have as much oil and fat. So yes and no. Yes.
Do you use your air fryer a lot?
Yeah, every night for
Oh,
the
this-
French
or the
fries.
fries, bro. Fries, man.
Every night.
You gotta get your fix.
Yeah.
And if I don't get fries, I gotta get my shakes in. So
Yeah.
This
milk,
was
a fucking
crazy.
milkshake,
I know.
From where?
Me
Homemade.
from
Homemade, bro.
Home Day Emily.
You make it? Like you
Yeah.
have ice cream and
You see,
Yes.
you wildin', bro. What kind of do you use a regular blender or you have the actual
No, I have the immersion blender. Those hand ones.
Yeah, that you
You know, like they're
damn.
just like single hand ones.
Is that a ninja?
No, it's just like it's like a long hand one, and then you just put it in. It's kind of looks like what you would do like at the places where they put the ice cream in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They have those in Mexico, which I think they have
Yeah.
top-notch shakes out there. So when you go out there, tell this fool.
Gonna get some shakes. We're gonna
Yeah.
get all the
And
kind of food.
Mercado.
Yep.
Shout out
Una malteada. It's called malteada.
That's malteadas, yeah. I had one actually when I was out there.
Bomb.com.
Yeah.
You guys tried the crema con fresas? Or
Chocomil.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Crema con fresas?
Yeah.
Or crema. Yeah, right.
Yeah, crema con fresas.
Oh, I don't think I've had that one.
Fresas
No?
con crema, way.
Well, you said it too, fool.
I know, because
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying it like something sounds off, bro.
What he said.
Nah, what he said. And
He
this fool
repeated
talking
it.
about, yeah.
You're like,
I'm
yeah.
like, what? Something's
Get no
off.
sabo kids
Fresas
over
con,
here.
yeah. Jesse's still confused, like, fresas con crema, what?
Yeah.
You never tried them, bro?
I usually just get the vainilla, pretty much, or cafe malteada or something like that.
Yeah, the malteadas are bomb. Chocomil.
Have you tried it?
Fresas con crema?
Yeah.
My wife likes that, bro. I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay. I've never tried it. I'm
But
just
it's super popular. I'm not a huge fan of like sweets like that.
Yeah.
I could do without. I like the more limon, chile. That's my shit.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
for sure.
But my wife likes all that. I was interested. I have one more question.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was interested. It was interesting what she said though. I'll have a veggie and a fruit with every meal.
Yeah.
Do you incorporate the veggies in your meal, or you just walk me through that?
Have 'em on
Like,
the
what
side.
the hell is that? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Like, so like for breakfast, like I'll always have usually like a banana or an apple just because I think they're easy and I can eat them in the car. And then like I'll have something with it. So like yogurt, granola, a bar, anything like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for lunch, usually just carrots, baby carrots or salad or yeah.
That's your lunch.
No, like
No,
on
oh,
the side.
that's-
On the side. I'm
Oh, I was
saying.
like, no.
I'm
Like I
hell
always
no.
have like balanced meals, like a salad that's like a full salad with chicken or something
okay.
like that, right? Like a Caesar salad. Or then I have like soup and some baby carrots. I don't know, whatever's easy. I'm all about being easy. Like when I come to making my meals.
So you're watching what you buy at the grocery store. Do you buy a lot of processed foods?
I mean, yeah, because if it was just me, yeah, probably not. But if because of him, yeah.
You gotta buy like shit that you're just gonna toss in the microwave or
Well,
the
just
air
because
fryer.
I know that's what he wants too. But like, you know. So.
He's like that. He's like,
It's
thank you for
true.
blaming me.
Yeah.
I don't like my food microwaved. So I'll be like, is this microwave?
If it's
Send it back.
if
to the
it's
kitchen.
already in a package, bro, like what else are you gonna do with that?
Well, no, I just don't like microwave food. That's all. It's a no go.
Yeah,
But
I feel like that's already like the clash right there, guys. You guys are not on the dinner vibes, man. Not on the same plate.
Nah, but she lets him, you know.
Yeah, she lets him do whatever he wants. Here are your fries, dude.
so her compromise is like
You
like
have
you
to
can
have a
have your
vegetable.
fries, but like you gotta give a side like broccoli or carrots or cauliflower.
It's like
or
a
whatever.
child sometimes.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it. It sounds like it.
How about like celery with like peanut butter?
Yeah, I mean that was like that's an easy snack, but
But is that actually healthy or is that
it's a great snack. It's got some good protein. Now, I mean, it depends on how much peanut butter you're adding, right?
right? You can't like, yeah,
Douse
have
it.
way
but
more
it's a good
peanut
snack.
butter than celery.
It's a really good snack. There's always like any snack, as long as you like a vegetable or fruit, and then some sort of protein. So almonds, cheese, peanut butter.
Almonds have protein?
Oh yeah.
Oh damn. I
Any
didn't know
nuts, any nuts and seeds have protein. So that's like a perfect snack. That's always what I would recommend, I guess. But I mean, I think like I said, I always try to have a fruit or vegetable with every meal. It doesn't always happen.
that. No, but you definitely
I intentionally try.
yeah.
So the cilantro and the onion on top of my tacos does not count.
No, but your avocados does. Like the avocado does.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're gonna start adding avocado.
That shit's
bro.
like
Yeah.
$2. Add that to one taco, bro. They can
Probably
keep
not
that
adding
shit.
it. We're gonna
Hell
stick
no,
to
we're
this.
not adding it. Because with those
Cilantro and
$2,
onion, bro.
you can get another taco.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
That is true.
Come on, dog. They trying to get us, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that is actually one thing that like be like because I counsel patients, right, for like healthier eating, and it's helped a lot knowing what like typical maybe Mexican food is, because then I can better help navigate that. But I mean, there are very little fruits and vegetables in Mexican eating typically.
Yeah, she complains about our diet. Like she says that she gets a lot of like Latino patients that are like, especially Mexican, they're diabetic, or what do they call?
Anything.
High blood pressure, diabetic.
Anything, yeah.
Everything.
But it's just like very little fruits and vegetables. Very little.
Yeah.
It's like we barely have it, and then we fucking
Like
put
when you're
tahini on
talking
it.
about like typical, like, I mean, just like a meal, right? Like how often is there a side fruit or vegetable?
Not a side. So I'll walk you through something that we would eat.
Okay.
Well, this is my household, right?
Yeah.
So if we're trying to be healthy, so we'll have oatmeal in the morning,
Yeah.
a little bit of like a handful of oatmeal. She'll usually throw some chia seeds in there, maybe some maca powder if we ball in that week.
Mm-hmm.
1 spoon of honey.
Yeah.
What else does she put? A little bit of cinnamon and water.
Yeah. It's not
You know,
bad.
that's it. That's like the breakfast, or yeah, I guess that would be my.
But then there
breakfast.
is no fruit.
Yeah, because I throw banana in there or
Okay.
blueberries. I
There
forgot
you
about
go.
that.
Yeah.
So whatever we have, if we have strawberries, banana, blueberries, whatever we have,
Yeah.
or I'm craving, she'll throw that in there, and she'll have the same
Mhm.
typically. For lunch, this is kind of where we fuck up. So, so for lunch, it depends on what what we have. But typically, if we have deli meat, she'll make a panini
Mm-hmm.
that has lettuce, purple onion.
Yeah.
I know the deli has a lot of salt, but
Yeah. It's okay.
what else does she usually make lemonade,
Mm-hmm.
or we'll have water. Now I'm drinking a lot of water. And then for dinner, if we go crazy, maybe like any type of meat, chicken, beans are always on the table.
Yeah.
Like for sure. And yeah, tortillas maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to cut back on the tortillas because I know that's bad.
Yeah.
But that's typically what our meal would look like. So I guess we did miss a little bit of the fruit, right? And the veggies.
I mean, it's not
Because for
terrible,
dinner, I didn't
right?
have veggies. Yeah,
Yeah.
for dinner, I didn't have no veggies.
Like I
bro.
said, like I always am like,
Damn.
avocados are a really easy add to a
yeah.
traditional, like when you're talking about cultural food, right? Like it's not saying like, oh, we'll add some carrots, because that would be weird, or not weird, but just like
Doesn't go with.
it doesn't really
Yeah.
go with. So I'm always like, oh, add some avocados to it, or add beans are decent.
That's not that healthy?
No, it's good. I'm saying it's good.
Oh, no, you said decent.
Like it's got a lot of fiber, which is good. Good for you.
Right.
It's very good for you.
Well, she said decent, like with some hate and that shit, right?
It's just like, and then I mean, like you can do a lot of different things.
Yeah, but
You just gotta be more creative.
we do have avocado a lot, almost in every meal.
Mhm.
But that wouldn't make our meal healthy if I'm having like 5 tortillas. You feel me? So it would be meat, beans, avocado, and like 5 tortillas. Like the avocado really just kind of,
Yeah, it's all individual. It's
Like,
all individual.
portions.
The point is like to just kind of choose better options, and it's all individual. It depends on what you're dealing with. I mean, there's a lot to it.
So for the people like our people that deal with, I'm going to speak for my fam, high blood pressure,
Yeah.
diabetes, what are things they should stay away from? And what are things that you think, like, try to incorporate that into your meals? Obviously veggies, you said that.
Always
and fruit.
vegetables, always fruit and vegetables, right? That's always number one. I always try to increase people's fruits and vegetables because that's usually what's lacking. But salt is a big one. So again, the spices and seasonings that you're using can really increase your blood pressure. So for example, like the adobo, right, seasoning, or the Lari seasoning, you know what I'm talking about?
Lari's is fire though.
It's good, but it's really salty.
Yeah.
And then like any of the like the chicken, what's it called? The
What is it, Goya?
yeah, kind of like all of those things.
Like the
they're just
juice
really
one?
salty. So if you're using a lot of that, it adds up really quickly.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the consomme?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do use that for like rice and like caldo.
That's where it's typically it's because it's basically like a bouillon cube, you know, like it's like a salt cube.
That is what
essentially.
that's what it's called in English?
Yeah.
Bro, did you know that?
I had no idea.
How do you say that again? 'Cause
I was gonna say, what-
I think
A
a lot
bouillon
of
cube.
I think a lot of people are gonna learn this shit
I've
today.
heard of that before.
I
either,
know.
bro.
I think that's the brand. It's the brand name.
Oh, okay.
No,
what
that's like if you said that, people would know what you're talking about.
Dude, I don't
We
even know
had
what you
no
said
idea
still.
what you were talking about.
I don't even know.
I don't know, I gotta look it up.
No.
He looked at me like I know. Like, whoa, no, I don't know that.
no, I was talking about the chicken.
Boy,
Yeah, no. Say that. Hold up, because we're going way too fast. Because I still can't say what you just said.
I don't know if I'm saying it right or
No,
not.
who cares?
A bouillon cube.
Bouillon cube,
Yeah.
and that would be like Nor Suiza.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
Yeah. The cube, the salt
Yes.
Yeah.
cubes that you put to make like a soup,
soup. Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of like, yes.
Okay, Bouillon cube.
Yeah.
That's the brand
I
for
think.
Americans.
I think. I just know that's what it's called.
All we know is Nor Suiza. That you say Nor Suiza to any paisa
Yeah.
Mexican,
They're
they're
gonna
gonna know like what it is, and it's in a powder can,
Yeah.
or you'll get the cubes. We usually get both. I think we have both at home.
Yeah.
We're stocked up on that.
Yeah.
Like if we go to work, like we got that shit.
Yeah.
Like
And that's bad.
I mean, it's just,
Terrible.
it's really salty. So the more salt you have, the higher your blood pressure is going to be. So that's just and then like for diabetes, I mean, it sucks. but it's the tortillas, the beans, the rice.
Beans too?
Yeah, they're really high in carbohydrates,
Oh,
which is what
snap.
increases your blood sugars.
So we shouldn't have that many beans?
Yeah. So it's always a really bad to break it to like people
Damn,
who
I'm
are.
sad as fuck.
I
right
know.
now.
I'm sad as hell
If you
right now.
if you have diabetes and you're usually like Hispanic, I'm always like, I'm sorry, because like everyone's like, well, what can I eat? And I'm like, we just got to cut it down. You can still eat it. You just have to have much smaller portions of those things.
Like 2 beans instead of a plate.
Like
of
usually to like have good blood sugars control, like you don't want to have beans, rice, and tortilla all at once.
Fuck, man, that was my lunch, bro.
Yo, I grew up thinking that beans were like super healthy though.
They
Yeah.
are really good. Like I said,
Like,
they have a lot of fiber. They're really good for
As
you.
a kid, this is all we would eat like Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, like also.
Yeah. I mean,
On
it's,
some real,
it's
I'm not lying.
bad. I'm not saying it's bad, right? Like it
But
has
if
a
you're
lot of
diabetic,
really
you
good
gotta
things.
watch it.
Yeah, but if you have diabetes, yes, those 3 things are big hitters.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We ate that every day, dog.
Yeah.
And to this day, like we have beans like the whole week. There's beans.
For sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if we may not eat it one day, but you know, shit hits the fan. Like I'm gonna have beans. Like I don't want that. You know.
Like I
and I'll
said,
have
you can
beans.
still eat them, right? Like you can always eat them. You just, probably don't want to have
Be
like a whole
mindful.
pack of tortillas,
Yeah,
which
for sure.
a lot of people do. A lot of people eat a whole pack of tortillas, so you just don't want to do that on a regular basis.
Did you cut down on tortillas after like living together?
Yeah, like
Well,
we
because
barely,
I don't make that much Mexican food.
right. If, like I might have tortillas like once a week, if that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Damn.
I usually
bro.
make some sort of
Yeah.
Mexican dish at least once a week.
We definitely don't have any beans.
No,
No,
I don't know how to cook them.
He's probably not a big fan of them.
I'm
I don't
not.
think you
I'm
are.
not. I mean, we've never really. My mom would make maybe like do them once a week, but like I don't think many of us liked it, and that's probably the reason why she didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not. I'm not really a big fan of beans or tortillas. I mean, obviously, yeah, but
You could do without. I mean, if you don't need them in your dish, you're cool. You know?
right. But
We went out. We actually went for a while, bro, without buying tortillas, and we lost weight, bro. But we were going out of our way to cook different things.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, we're trying something different. We're trying, you know, squash or I don't know. I was trying all kinds of different shit. I was going through some shit. I was like, let's try it. We're gonna eat healthy. I think I watched a fucking documentary on Netflix or something, bro.
It's always the documentaries on Netflix.
Yeah, and
that
I was
get
like, you know what?
Supersize me and shit.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't super. It was something about like it was talking a lot about sugar and like you know everything that they sell us at the grocery store. You know, it's terrible. So for a while, I had my wife like, we ain't going through the freaking aisles, produce, fruits, veggies, and figure out what we're gonna eat. And I'm always a big fan of beans. Like,
Yeah.
if anything else, like we're eating beans, like we know that's healthy.
Yeah.
Well, now we don't.
No, they are good. They are good.
I was
They
talking
are
shit. I was
good
talking
for
shit.
you.
But so we wouldn't buy tortillas, you know.
Yeah.
And we lost weight, obviously, and then we were eating healthier. We felt better.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, bro, you eat a salad in the afternoon or for dinner, and like you're not bloated at night. You know, you're not.
100%.
You feel great, and you're like, man, why can't I stick to this? But honestly, we can't. It's hard.
Well, it's more like I said, whenever I counsel patients or anyone, right? Like it's always about being realistic changes. And the biggest thing with like diets right nowadays and weight loss or anything like that, people always just go to the extreme. It's extreme. It's all or nothing. And I'm like, no. Like it's about what you like to eat in moderation, enjoying it. And then there's a huge psychological component to it. I mean, I basically do a lot of therapy with a lot of my patients because there's a lot of psychological component to food.
Elaborate a little bit on that, just a little bit.
So, I
'cause
mean, it's just like,
that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
it's more about like, so like, again, talking more cultural, right? Like food is love a lot of times in Mexican culture, right? So the point is that like your mom or grandma most likely has said, eat, right? And then it's like, oh, you don't like my food? Why aren't you eating more? But then they'll be like, oh, like you're looking a little chunky. Like, it's very contradicting, right? It doesn't make sense. And so if you like you have to sort of reestablish your way of thinking about food.
So you gotta think about it in a more boring way.
It's,
You know what? Honestly, that documentary, what it taught me was that you need to eat to, just provide health for yourself, to stay alive,
yeah.
to survive, you don't need to eat to be full. You just need to be healthy. You need to provide nutrients to your body to be well off. And that's what I got from that documentary. So I was like, man, we eating all this bullshit.
Right.
Like, we don't need, and we stuck, the worst thing you could do is walk through those aisles at the store.
Yeah.
That is like the worst thing you could do. And if you do it with on an empty stomach.
I was going to say when you're hungry too.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's for anyone, right? Like,
Bro.
even when I'm hungry, I
Donuts.
come home with things that I shouldn't.
I do. Yeah, I'll do that for sure.
Yeah.
But we stuck it out, bro. She was, hey, if you're going to the store, produce, and get out, like come back.
Well, what do we always talk about with like the hunger scale?
Oh, this sounds like she's training me, bro. What is the hunger scale?
Yeah, that's the one thing.
This?
I gotta lie sometimes, She be like, it's a scale of like 1 through 10.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1, you never get to a 1 unless you're fucking like starving and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta be like at a 5, is it?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
5 or 6 is like you're getting hungry, whatever.
No.
4
is like you're getting hungry.
6, 7 is like you're full.
Yeah.
8, you ate too much. 9, 10 is like
Stuffed.
Stuff.
you went overboard.
Okay. So in this hunger scale, are you guys talking about this after dinner or before you even eat? So you kind of know.
The point is to continually like check in with yourself. So like if you get to a 9 or 10, you'd be like, well, why did I get to this 9 or 10? Is it because I went so long without eating and I got to a 1 or 2? Because that's natural. That's that's like your body working. That's your body saying, I'm so hungry, feed me everything.
What do you think, Checo?
100%.
It makes sense?
Oh, yeah.
This fool said, I get my body to a 1 and then I top it off with a
Yep.
motherfucker.
Bro, because I typically like I won't eat breakfast,
Yep.
I won't either.
Yeah.
So, and then it's like lunchtime comes and I'm like, I want that. I want that.
Yep.
I want that.
Yep. And then you overeat and then you're not hungry when you wake up because you overate for dinner time or evening time. Everyone does it, you guys. Everyone. No matter who you are, no matter how good you are about eating, everyone does it. It's like literally the thing I talk about with every single person.
So you're saying check in with yourself.
Yep.
Hunger scale, 1 to 10.
Yep.
1 meaning you starved yourself. You're starving. You're super hungry.
Mm-hmm.
10 meaning you're full, right?
Yeah.
And then that's just
10 meaning you're stuffed. And you should
Stuffed.
never get to this 1 or 2. You should never get to this 9 or 10. Ideally.
Okay. And yeah, that sounds dope. I had never thought about it like that.
think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
that's
It works
the
too.
real
like,
stuff.
Like if you're eating, like let's say you're eating some tacos, right? Tienes un plato de unos 6 tacos, I can see it. And like you're at your 4th taco, but you're like, man, it's fucking a bomb, right? And you want to eat more because they're fucking good. But before you get to that 5th taco, just look at yourself or kind of think, be like, where am I at though? I'm like, and that's why I'm like, I'm like at 6, 7 already. That's probably
You're
like,
good.
Yeah, I should.
Have you guys been at dinner and actually said that to each other?
I say it to myself because I'm like, I'm done. Like, I don't need anymore. Even though, again, and this is also another thing that is where I'm talking about psychological component, right? Like, people probably were told a lot by like their parents or grandparents saying clean plate club, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole point is like, if you're done, you're done. We have access to food.
I have a hard time doing that, bro. Especially if I'm at a dinner, bro. Like paying for it,
Mm-hmm.
I have such a hard time like walking away from the plate.
But you take it to go.
No, I take it in me.
You take it to go.
You gotta eat that? Come on, send it over here. Bro. Nah,
I'm the same way. I'd rather like just finish it up instead of taking it with me, you know?
Well,
Queda bien pinche lleno, eh.
yeah, I do that to myself all the time.
But I
That's
mean, like
bad.
it's just, like I said, it's just about adjusting your thinking. It's very mental.
That sounds mental as hell because I do
Yeah.
that, bro. I don't like.
100%.
I'm big on like not wasting food.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it comes from my parents and
It
like from where we grew up. And stuff
definitely
like
does.
That, but
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get too technical.
no, hell, no, that was dope as hell.
I was gonna say on that sad note, we're gonna end this pod. No, but we are gonna wrap this up. We already did over an hour, so
Dang.
For sure.
Yeah.
it went quick. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
No,
it was
went
real quick.
For sure, yeah.
So thank you guys for coming on to
Yeah.
the pod, man. We really appreciate you guys. Again, congrats
Thank
on
you.
your wedding.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't-
Super excited.
Can't wait. We're
The
excited.
whole family's excited, bro.
Yeah.
All my siblings keep talking about it.
Yeah, I still gotta call your sister, but
Everybody's on the, hey, what are you gonna wear? What are you gonna wear? Are we wearing boots? My brother's like, I already talked to him about it. We gotta cut this off right.
Are we wearing boots?
I think we are wearing boots. I don't know, Emily. Are we wearing boots?
Are we allowed?
The wedding.
kidding.
I'm wearing boots, yeah.
Oh, you're
For
wearing
the
boots?
reception, Jesse's wearing boots. For the wedding, like the
Suited up.
ceremony, it's a suit and regular
And
shoes.
regular shoes.
Yeah.
Is your father-in-law wearing boots? He's from Michigan, bro.
I don't know. You should ask him. You should ask him that.
I'll ask
He
him.
would do it.
Oh, he's got to be comfortable
I know
too.
my
Though. Like
pops,
he's gotta
yeah.
want to. Does he wear boots regularly?
He wears work boots, not
Yeah.
cowboy
Oh,
cowboy.
okay. He's
boots.
never owned a pair. Like,
Yeah,
no.
no.
then he's not gonna wear boots. He's gonna be suited and boot. Well, I was gonna say suited and booted, but
No.
suited up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll
Well.
talk to him.
All right, cool.
Thanks for having us.
Nah, thank you so much for being on. Yeah, I'm good. What's up?
I'll say you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, this is Compas Unfiltered. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Subscribe. Ahí estamos.
Don't eat so many beans.
Don't eat.
Peace.